Hello my awesome viewers, I come to you again in my AG Slash form to bring you bad news on my end where I got my very first driving ticket. Yay. But it's for the reason for my driving ticket in which I'm making a video out of this, in which the moral of the story of why I'm doing this video is always stop at a red light. Just always. And to help tell my story, I made this map where these are the streets, these are the street, these are the street, here's where I am, and here is another car where I'm going to explain it in a second. So here I'm driving by this lane, I see that this lane is at a red light, but I'm not going here, I'm going here. So I'm like, oh, that's cool, because going around a red light is perfectly legal. So I just zoom to the red light, and the moment... No, wait, I have to explain this, my apologies. And even though there was a red light here, I felt like that I didn't have to slow down because this car was going up here, so that way I felt that would block me and protect me from any cars that would want to come here. So I went this way, and boom, the moment I did that, the motorcycle lights that were trailing behind me automatically turned blue and red, as if it was a Toka Kiss, you know, Ditto imposter. So I switched to the right, to a shopping plaza, so that way I wouldn't disrupt traffic, and I waited for the police officer to come to explain me exactly what I did, because at the time I was just really confused. I was like, why is this guy pulling me over? So then, after the license, registration, and insurance thing, he asked me, so yeah, why didn't you stop at that red light? And I was like, so what if I didn't stop at a red light? As long as I don't cross the red light, I should be fine. Nothing illegal there. That's what I first thought. And, of course I didn't say that out loud, because then I would be sarcastic, because I would sound sarcastic, and I want to piss him off, and you don't want to piss off police officers. So I told him, to my best of my abilities, I tried to explain the logic that I tried to explain to you guys here with this car protecting me in this side, and since I was going around the red light, I didn't think it would be any problems. But no, in the end, I got a ticket, or an infraction, to be specific, for not stopping at a red light, and just that. I didn't go through the red light, I went around the red light, which is legal, but I got a ticket because I did not stop at the red light. In which, it's kind of really not fair, because for something like that, the police officer could have easily given me a warning. You know, like, yeah, sir, I'm sorry to say, but you will have to stop at red lights. Whether you plan on going around or through, you still have to stop at red lights. So, yeah. Please do that next time. I'm just going to let you out with a warning. You know, it's late, it's night, and you are probably busy right now. So please just roughly that you'll stop at every light you see. So please just stop at the next right, and, you know, just have a good night. You know, this is your warning. Please don't do it again. Thank you, and good night. If he did that, that would have been perfectly cool. And fun fact, I learned in my intro to criminal justice, my teacher told me, and he was a former police officer, and that police officers do not have to give you a ticket. They can choose to give you a ticket, but police officers don't have to give you a ticket. So I remember that in the back of my mind after I got my ticket, and I was like, man, this is just not fair. So I'm just waiting for my court information and so to deal with it. I googled it. I googled online and found out that infractions usually go for $35 to $140. So hopefully I don't have to pay that much, because I just want this out of the way. I also found online and Google that if you cross the red light, it won't affect your record / insurance too much. So since I didn't even cross the red light, I'm hoping that this doesn't affect my record too much, because I really don't want anything on my record with the job that I have. And yeah, again, moral of the story, if there's a red light Just stop at it. Just stop at it, look both ways, and then go around. And yes, that is all. I hope you guys learned this lesson, or if you don't want to sit through my entire story, I'll just leave the lesson down below. And yes, that is all. Have an awesome weekend, you guys, and please tell this to your friends so that way they don't make this mistake and having to pay 40 to 35 bucks later.